Hearth Tender, this is your right to conduct. We have placed you in the body of a recently deceased world. A matriarch who we are given to care for and instructed to lay to rest. We are to coalesce her remains. Since this is your initiation rite, I will assume that you have not used the probe previously. Your compass will always point to the probe, and the probe will be attracted to the compass. You will pass from this body to the next when you move the probe to the altar, the blue section to your right.
Hello everyone and welcome to Encompassed. Just as promised in my little announcement video, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of the game that Nick has been working on for the past almost 2 years of his life. So I really want to show off how cool it is because he really has done a fantastic job at making this game into something that's kind of clever. A few little information-wise things. I am going to attempt to be quiet during all the narration for those of you who are interested in the storyline, just so you can listen to what's going on and figure out the backstory to this game. And second of all, I'm actually really terrible at puzzle games, so there will be a few moments where you will scream at your screen, Slade, and do it this way.
As you have mastered the transversal of the probe, a necessary first step, you will begin to see or experience visions of the bodies of this deceased world. Each body you pass into was once a part of our dear matriarch. She cared for them deeply. This body, one Mantar, however, holds no altar, and as such, we will have to travel back to the insertion point. There you will begin your rite in earnest. To do so, stare at the orb mounted on the wall near the bottom of this body. Each body has this orb as an additional exit. Gazing at it for 3 seconds will return you to the insertion point.
Alrighty then, back to the insertion point we go. Not restart access is what we need.
When you are ready, stare at the sign that says proceed. This will take you back into her bodies in preparation to coalesce her soul. You may proceed now.
Okay, I just want to kind of stare at this room because I think it's kind of cool. Mostly the back wall, which, you know, is kind of lame looking right now, but, like, look how cool that looks. Like, I think it's just a map for where we've been and what we've done so far, the level map. But, I think it's cool. Anyway, onward.
My role here, like yours, is to uncover the story of each body we pass through to help them rest. This body, for example, known as Trand, he was a loyal friend to our matriarch. He solidified his position with her by staying by her side in her last moments. There were only 2 of her bodies which were more important to her, one of which, he says, is still at large.
Yeah, so you notice that there are a few of these beginning levels, especially where I can solve it quicker than the narrator can talk. So I'm just gonna look around, you know, check out the level because sometimes there's really cool like art assets around in the levels. So
This one is Mondet. She died further from her, but according to Trand and herself, was also a loyal follower. The other of the matriarch's beloved was not Mondet, but one that they are calling the Unifier. It seems that the Unifier fought some final battle on the matriarch's behalf, and though it did not end well for the Unifier,
sorry.
This is the heart of our matriarch, Hearth Tender, and those are not supposed to be here. They are taking her. It seems that this rite will be much more difficult to conduct than previously considered. We never would have assigned a rite this arduous to a Hearth Tender if we thought there were still active bodies. That being said, we cannot stray from the course. You were the one to initiate the rite, and you are the one to finish it. I would like you to chase down the rogue bodies and bring her back. We cannot lose her at this point. It would dishonor her and disgrace us. We must complete the rite.
Onward.
This was once the home of one Karndai. He and his clan dwelt among the lava beds on our matriarch's southern peninsula. He has returned here with her aspiration. No doubt, hoping to inspire his people to press onward. We need to inform them of the folly of this idea. Some of them probably don't even understand that she has died. She had high hopes for this people, if they would overcome such. Her hope, through the aspiration that Karn stole, lie among these bodies. Please regain it for her.
Alrighty, let's release the orb. There we go. Anyway. So it seems like this whole world, this whole thing is like, yeah, it's a ball and a maze, but like at the same time, we are learning about the ghosts of the past and releasing them, which is cool, you know? I still really like the background map. I think it's really fun. Oh, I thought there'd be narration here. That's why I'm like trying to be quiet. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited. I've never managed to beat the entire game, but that is my intention this playthrough. So we'll see how I do at that.
This body was once one of Karn's clan, one Nardreed. She says that she watched the lava fields for intruders. She would help people escape in the days before a matriarch's demise. It was pretty easy to get people out, evidently. Karn hadn't prepared for immigration. He saw no reason to leave. She wants you to know that she appreciates the work that you are doing for the matriarch. In another life, she says, she would have cared more for the land, but the work that she did for her people seemed so important at the time. This is Kentok. He despises us. I won't use the words that he is using, but let's just say it fits his line of work. He was an armorer. He sharpened Karn's axe on the day of his death. The axe that Karn brought against the Unifier. It was an ill-fated job. The pain that Kentok carries is common among this people. They were proud and strong. To see the earth crumble under them and to be carried into the void was a great shock.
So I wanted to point something out real quick. Oh, wow. First of all, wow, Slade. Second of all, look at that, like, paint splatter effect. That's kind of a cool way to mark off what obstacles you've hit, and I really like that they don't hurt you again, actually. So I've played through these first two levels before, and like it still hurts me every time that I hit a spike. Especially there's a few that you can't avoid at all, and that's like the puzzle, right? But oh my gosh.
Kentok is still searching for whom to blame. This is not our fault, Hearthtender, but I must warn you that the hostility we experienced here is common among this people.
I did tell you I'm terrible at these games.
This is Kinghorn, Twindalk's wife. She hid those who wanted to escape his wrath. Her years of practiced silence make our conversations short, but I can't help but feel like there is more here. She carries great love, that is for sure, and she holds many secrets. I will see what I can do.
And away we go.
She didn't tell me much, but once she realized that it was all over, she did let me in on one of her secrets. She led an organization which opposed the flashy shows of strength of Hyundai. It seems that her organization actually ran the daily lives of the people, such as sanitation and transportation. Or for them, it was more like incineration and pathfinding.
So I don't know if this is just me. I'm actually a little bit colorblind, but having trouble seeing where my cursor is. Like I can see it when it's like over something dark like this, or over the probe, or a button. Oh, don't hit that. It doesn't matter. But like, maybe this background's too white for this, or maybe this is just this level. We'll see.
In the end, though, she resisted the strength of her clan. While they valued strength and power to a fault, it seems strange to think that so few of them saw the power of silence. Keen Han was a rare exception. This is Twin Dalk, Keen Han's husband. He is crying. He fled in the last few days and escaped Karn's wrath, and ran with the children to a safe place to escape the heat of the lava, the stench of the sulfur, and most of all to meet with the Unifier.
Yeah. So the Unifier is cool. Do I hit this button? Shoot. So it seems like we're talking to the spirits of a group of warlike people who lived in like a fire area. I mean, just look at the really cool like fire designs we get. Whoa, those are really close together. Never realized. Huh. Let's see here. That is the button I already pressed. Wow, okay. How do I get back there then? Press this button. Press that button again, maybe. Yeah, okay, that way. That works. There. But I can click that one again, so it's not a big deal. So, me out button. Click that one. Can I get there yet? Do I need to press that button? Yes, I do need to press that button. Opens that up. Let me tell you, I have played this level before. Not that I really remember how to do it, but this is going much smoother. If I press this button, that's okay. Orange. Oh, come on, probe. Here we go. So there was an orange button down here, if I remember, that I had to let off on. That was blocking the way to the other switches. I betcha. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Now I can go over and press that green button, which opens the way to Narnia? Unlikely. But nonetheless, on we go.
He cries out for his children. They were lost in the last battle, the one that claimed our dear matriarch.
Okay.
This is Denkak, another mouthy denizen of the dead. He was bodyguard to Karn. No one would have audience with his master without either outwitting or outmatching him. It seems that he still tries to block the path forward.
Ow. Ow. I think these are unavoidable spikes, so I don't feel too bad about that. I only have one life left, though, so I can't go that way. I need to find more lives somewhere. Back here somewhere? Yeah, there's an extra life. Grab that. Doesn't matter, because it would have hit me anyway. It's fine. Then rotate around there. Can't hurt me now, Spike, because you're covered in my protective blood or something. Yeah. There, now I should have enough lives to just get through to the end. Yeah. Here we go.
He is cursing the Unifier now. It seems that she slew him as she escaped the southern peninsula. She seemed so weak, he says, not the type to best anyone in combat. Truly, their concept of power deluded them all.
So, I wonder if, like, our little thing here is it all connected to the Unifier? Because it seems like they all hate her, and they hate us too.
This is Shilan, favorite assassin of Karn. She was a keeper of secrets and information. She whispers secrets the living would never have known. It is curious that she repeats them now to herself as a form of comfort. Death is not the end, but merely a marking point in the wheel of life. As if it was a secret now.
Ow.
Still, she should have all the comforts that we can afford to leave her.
Okay. Already got those all done. Sneak over here and get this one.
Another of Karn's subjects, the child Telnan. She was full of imagination and love. She told me here. What do you get when you cross the lava fields with the slippers made of snakeskin? Hot feet. Children, they are beautiful. No notion of power or weakness, as you or I think of, just of connection, making connections to everything. What a charming mystery she is. I could chat with her for hours.
Okay. So even in the lava people, there were a few nice spirits left. If I hit that button, I come around here. Oh, but I can go through that teleporter up there. Right. So if I sneak around, back up to this end, and here I am. That's the exit, I think.
Our matriarch whispered her a sweet story as she passed. Tel passed into her bosom with a smile on her lips. A traveler from a foreign land, Mark Titran, visited the southern peninsula as a messenger. Being refused an audience with Karn, Mark took a more covert approach, following his troops as they moved into the void. Despite loving our matriarch, he is very guarded, defensive, and suspicious of us. He's dangerous, make no mistake, Hearthsender. This is a place to exercise caution.
Ow. Yeah, caution. Be so cautious. This is terrifying, because, like, it's kind of hard to tell. Oh, I mean, at least they're following the same pattern over and over again, so I can watch where they come through the maze, but, like, they're orbiting through, actually, like, the maze, which is really weird. Where do I need to go? I think I go back through? I need to get to that switch, which is this button here. Oh, okay, then I need to go back around. I love how, like, right when the, like, the matriarch is, or whoever is telling me the, you need to be really cautious here, because he's super dangerous, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be super cautious. Thunk, thunk. Okay, got that switch. Now I just need not to die. Halfway through. Ow. Okay, it's fine. Just get in the portal and run away. Yee!
Mark is a bit of a poet, too. It would seem he called his death in the final conflict a casualty of a war for our very matriarch's soul. Perhaps he is right. Either way, it seems that he is finally thankful for our work here. We may go on.
Alrighty, last one on this branch.
This is Mantil. She was a member of Karn's secret society. She was a poisoner who made Karn's rise to power smoother. She served her plan at the cost of every other thing that she cared about. On her lips is the recipe for her husband's death.
Ow! Oh, my heart. Oh, wow, that was terrifying. Also, I think I'm stuck? Uh... Oh, that's something I'd never noticed before. If you look at the cursor, it actually, like, glows in the direction of the, probe. But speaking of, wow, terrifying. Okay, yeah, I think I need to reset this level because it, like, glitched me into the wall there. Where's the exit orb? Yeah, there it is. And then there's a restart button. Oh, good, it doesn't restart the audio, too. That would be unfortunate. Okay. Get the extra life. This is why he gives me an extra life. Because they know I'm just gonna lose it right here. Okay, hit the button and run away. Hit the button and run away. Ow. Ow. That's like extra terrifying because there's that giant like effect in the bottom right of the screen that pops out at you to tell you that you've hit a wall or hit an obstacle. Okay, so these are probably gonna jump out and get me too. Well, or I can just run into them. Okay. Let's see. Let's just try to be careful just in case there's a way. Oh, yeah, so I'm getting rid of them. Okay. I'm good with that. I'll get rid of things. Orange. Did I unlock that one? Yeah, I did. Okay. My general theory so far is if I push all the buttons...
She was also a threat of Karn's anger. He confided in her and filled her full of his ideal. She gathered his power slowly, like the mouth of a lava pit, building up cooled molten rock.
Yeah.
She asked about the cost of superiority. I feel most of the curse-laden rhetoric she offers is more of a bandage for her guilt than it is a last truth found in death. She will be laid to rest, but will have no peace.
This door opened up. Alrighty.
Tell Nook, Karn's champion. She also has foul words for us, though she does so with some sense of humor. She would test new warriors' skills and proved her commander's greatest test. A finely honed edge passes through weakness with little notice, she says.
Okay, press all the buttons. Avoid the red things, I would assume. These are terrifying. Okay, there's a door closed there. I can get into the center area.
She will test you against her own confusion and distraction.
Go catch the green
one. You
one.
will have to remove about 1/2 or 5 of those rogue wanderers. And if you pass, she says, she will lay down and die. The joke, one that she is very aware of, is that she is already dead.
Let's see, catch that one. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Oh, okay. It's reversing direction. Get it. That's 4. This is cool. Like, I mean, for a ball in a maze game, this is very, very, very cool. Catch the green one, catch the green one. Oh, nope, just run into the red one like a noob. There we go. I think that's 5.
Till Nook lost her nerve in the face of the unifier. She was hewn down by Karn himself as he rode to meet the unifier. She had not considered herself weak in life. Now she uses language, part profanity and part joke, to cover her assumed weakness.
Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be it for me today, but I will definitely be back for a part 2, part 3, and probably a part 4 to get the game done. Maybe even more than that, depending on how long it takes me to solve some of these puzzles. Yeah, so tune in next time for more of Encompassed. That last level, just like real quick, that last level was super cool. I wonder how he's going to integrate that into future levels, because it seems like he's building on, here's a concept, and now here's more of that concept. Like, these spikes are unavoidable. You have to have lives to get past that. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Alright, you guys, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all later.